Mithrax and I agree on little, except this. Destroy these vags, harvest their datas, and crush their network. You are beyond our reach now, Guardian. Stay alert to any trick or traps. This may yet be a ploy by the Fallen.
The Guardian must make more incursions on the Vex network. I can guide, but cannot follow.
Sending others into danger from a position of safety. This is Fallen leadership.
Elixni do not have lives to spare. We use wits to survive. I am joyful of our victory. Though it is difficult to watch Guardians deal violence with the light, as many Elixni have seen before.
Save your false holiness for Icona. Guardians did not go to Reese to attack Fallen. Fallen came to Earth to attack us. I have seen Guardians torn to pieces by Fallen. I have seen unarmed people massacred by Fallen. We defended ourselves from extinction, and now that we have the upper hand, you pretend to be victims. We have already surrendered too much. Now they want more. Meat, cloth, medicine. People in the city need these things.
We ask for no more than you can give.
This endless night, it drains us. Our resources are spread too thin. What you give to them, you take from the mouths of our citizens.
All right. That's enough. Ikora was firm. I am to provide for the Elixni as if they were our own people.
Our own people. Lakshmi was right. You are too political an animal, Osiris.
The House of Light. We wish to destroy the Vex. To aid the Guardian. Same as you, yes?
Do not start with this. Tell me, Mithrax, were I in one of your cities, would you bow to all of my demands?
We would give you anything you asked for.
Because you are so generous?
Because we would wish to live.
I see. You are fighting for your people as I would fight for mine, yes? It is true. Split the supplies as Ikora says. Anything to make this false night pass more quickly.
Interesting.
You cannot ask people to live alongside their monsters.
Listen to me now, Saint. Let me tell you something about monsters. Once, in a city grander even than yours, we prospered. But it did not last. Our great machine abandoned us. And when we pursued it, you sent something back. A creature fueled by hatred. It tore through our great houses like they were nothing. And then it came for the rest of us. Nowhere was safe from its insatiable rage. In its eyes, even the most innocent of Elixni were still fallen. It could die, but it would not stay dead. It would shake off the rot and rise again. And if it caught you in its crushing embrace, impaled you on its ragged crest, dragged you screaming into its foul shell, none live to speak of these horrors. It called itself the now see the creature every day. It sees us. If we wish to survive, we must all learn to live alongside our monsters.
Has Saint-14 spoken to you yet, Mithrax?
We have exchanged heart words.
Good. I hope this is a start to finding common ground. A road to peace. Your story about Saint, the way the Elixni children tell it especially, it's deeply affected him.
Good. Your combat is impressive, Guardian. The light favors you.
The Guardian did the hard part, but I admit that your splicer tricks are useful.
The Saint finds use for Elixni. These are dark days indeed.
This mission has been a success. Due in no small part to Mithrax. But never forget that he is the exception, not the rule. Most of the Fallen are monsters. Guardians have even seen them eat humans. Is this not true, Saint-14?
It's true. I've seen the Fallen do this and more. But many things were different back then.
I too have heard these stories. Though Elixni scribes prefer silence. It makes pain in my spirit to think on it. But those Elixni were not of House Light. We cannot change what they did. We can only promise to be better.
I do not understand these splicer techniques, but I confess they seem to work.
I'm sure the Guardian could have achieved their aim without help from the Fallen.
Perhaps, but we do need all the help we can get.
I have thought much on Mithrax's story. We do monstrous things to fight monsters. It seems simple then. When the city first formed, Titans were the walls. We did not think of our enemies when we fought. We thought only of protecting our people. Survival until the next day, no matter how. To be seen as a terror, a destroyer. To know children tremble in fear at my name, and mourn what I have taken from them. This is not the Saint-14 I know. I can never forgive what the old houses did to us. But these are not the old houses. They are dead. What do we gain from more death? This lashing out against defenseless people, it is the act of a coward. Mithrax risked much to trust us. If his House of Light can forgive, perhaps we must try to see the Fallen, Elixni, as they see themselves. Or none of us will ever be anything but monsters. We must be more than the enemies of our enemies.
It would seem the Witch Queen has outmaneuvered us. But perhaps she did not count on us seeing her hand so soon.
Then we strike now! Mithrax and I will lead forth. We bring the fight to Korea and crush it!
We cannot rush into this. We must find a safe route through the Vex domain where Korea's hiding.
Guardians fighting alongside Elixni to break Savathun's hold over the Vex. It's getting hard to keep track of whose side we're on. Mithrax, the Guardian moves through the Vex network with ease. This is your doing. We owe you our thanks. This network looks solid, but it It's actually a simulated superposition. Mithrax taught me that not everything is like it seems. Now that we know Saint-14 is behind the attack on the city, our missions are even more important.
The Witch Queen threatens all. Together is the only way forward.
I could not have said it better, my four-armed friend.
The Vex are staggered. I can sense the confusion. Only a few more incursions to go.
To your credit, Mithrax, I was wrong to doubt you.
Save your doubt for the Witch Queen. It is one of her only weaknesses.
I would caution you against underestimating Quria.
Agreed. We must strike carefully, mitigate Quaria's ability to rally defenses. Then, punch through the network like a white-hot sword of praxic fire.
We can do this.
Together.
Together.